Welcome back, True Seeker. Watching a bit more of this Inside the Freemasons documentary on Netflix. Each episode concludes with a rap song called So Mote It Be by J-Ro. And I just want to show you the gematria of this phrase, which it turns out it is a Masonic phrase. I wasn't aware of this before today. We'll go over that. But just look at the gematria of the phrase, So Mote It Be. What jumps out right away is the 42 and 147, just like the word Freemason. The 123, the 147, and the 57 also jump out from the phrase because conspiracy is 123, 147, and 57. Of course, Scottish Rite also 57. In light of conspiracy, if you watch this show, the second episode begins with a man saying, the Freemasons are accused of killing JFK, faking the moon landing, and sinking the Titanic. And then he says something like, yes, we did all those things. And the viewer is supposed to see it as kind of like this sarcastic remark, like, of course not. But as we know, all of those events, no doubt Masonic rituals. JFK himself was killed in the middle of Dealey Plaza, named after a 33rd degree Scottish Rite Freemason. Every astronaut to have traveled to space has been a Freemason. The Freemason House of the Temple headquarters in Washington, D.C. has a shrine to NASA, you know. And if you've never seen my work on the sinking of the Titanic and what that had to do with this same code of letters and numbers and how that entire event was foreshadowed a decade in advance through the book, Futility, Wreck of the Titan, about the largest ship named the Titan sinking on its first sail while traveling across the Atlantic from Europe to the United States of America after hitting an iceberg. It's not hard to see, who's responsible for the rituals, especially when you know this secret about the English language and what is coded numerically inside it. So if you listen, or if you watch the show and listen to the song at the end, the artist, his name is J-Ro, and of course J-Ro sums to 42, you know? And I wanted to look up this phrase, so mote it be, is a ritual phrase used by Freemasons in Rosicrucianism. Remember, King James was a Freemason and a Rosicrucian. Freemasonry equals 58, Rosicrucian equals 58, secret society equals 58. King James dropped dead at age 58. It's a ritual phrase used by Freemasons in Rosicrucianism and more recently by neo-pagans. It means, so may it be, so it is required, or so must it be, and may be said at the end of a prayer in a similar way to amen. And if you never decoded amen, it's the easiest word to decode with the alphabetic order. A's the first letter, M's the 13th, E's the 5th, N's the 14th. 1 plus 13 plus 5 plus 14 is 33. And, there it is right there. Amen. Masonry 33, secrecy 33, order 33, federal 33. Here in the United States, we got a federal government with its headquarters named after a Scottish Rite Freemason. We got the House of the Temple in the same city-state. What's interesting about this song is it's 216 seconds long. 216 seconds. The product of 6 times 6 times 6. Remember, the compass has this motto, circumscribe our desires and keep our passions within due bounds, which they talk about in this same episode. And what's really interesting about that is that phrase with the alphabetic order, circumscribe our desires and keep our passions within due bounds, just using the alphabetic order sums to 666. And don't forget that the compass, which that motto goes along with, the compass is set at 47 degrees. The word beast has gematria 47. That verse, Revelation 13:18, about calculating the number of the beast, 666. Who's got the wisdom? Well, the Masons do. And, it's a big secret to them. Big secret in their big secret society, this code of letters and numbers. And they do everything by it. This song, same song we're talking about, So Mote It Be by J-Ro. I had to look at who it was produced by. Wim Time. And Wim Time has the same gematria as geometry. How about that? The Freemason logo, the capital G with the instruments of geometry, gematria, geometry, and language. Doesn't it all come together just too nicely? So mote it be. All right, Truth Seeker. Till next time. Core. In light of that point about amen, just in case you don't know, Bible equals 33. Good book, 33. You know, people call the Bible the good book. You go to church on Sunday, 33. The New Testament, 42. Like Freemason begins with the 42 generations to Jesus. New, 42. New World Order, Masonic. What rhymes with new? Until next time, Truth Seeker.